Hello quadrilateral fans, my name is Logan, otherwise known as Logetastic. This is Thomas's Alone, a story about quadrilaterals. We are going to start a brand new game. I've never played this game before, but I know that for a fact it has an amazing story. So, join along. The program was a failure. People forgot this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings, and alas, as a joke, Thomas AT 2326. Aw, too fast.
Thomas was alone. Wow, a weird first thought to have.
Left and right.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Ah, gravity, the great equalizer. I'm not going to talk over the story. It's just not something I do. I love stories. Look at the light. It's got a light source. Shadows move. Good old Thomas.
Interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump. It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
See this little thing? It's a little dark on my screen. Achievement. So we collect those and we get achievements, I guess. Keep your eyes out. Yell at me in the comments if I missed any. Oh, that source is right there.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
So up and A works. Yay, we did it!
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Now we see...
to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose.
We can swim, right? We're Thomas! Oh! I missed. Well, that's the goal. No, we want achievements.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Alright, so I repeated the text.
He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so.
Yes.
This all seemed a little dangerous.
Alright, I'm bad.
This all seemed a little dangerous.
There we go.
The world was not to be trusted. This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Yeah.
He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose. Paranoia. Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
That's fourth wall breaking, in that all side scrollers usually go to the right for the non-gamers.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No, too obvious. Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Yeah, we did that. It didn't
He
work.
made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Pass through respawn points to save your character progress.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
We all just want friends. Get the feeling I would enjoy this more with a controller. I'm playing with a keyboard. Like, oh, no, alright. Now that is the way, okay.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
If only I had
It was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Oh, tricky, tricky. Oh, oh. Alright, a little startled. Didn't want to follow my doom. Pause the video to read these. I want to do it on the playback.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Q, E, and L. Oh no, left button, right button for controllers. No keys to switch characters. Okay. Wait. No. Q's a lot easier. Hello, Chris.
been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not technically graceful, it's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Chris doesn't seem to jump as high. We're gonna have to get Thomas's help. Oh, we have a shifting world. Oh dear. Oh, hello. And because Thomas is a nice guy, he'll help Chris out. Whee! Oh, there we go. Water makes us nervous.
Was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
Chris is important. But he needs a little help. Oh my. Okay, so you can't jump with someone on your head. Who knew?
Grace. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously. This made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
And in case you hadn't noticed, on the bottom right, when I change, it shows which color I'm on.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him. Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
True that. Alright, Thomas, can you reach us? No. Chris can't reach it. Time for some reverse teamwork. Oh dear. A little fidgety on that. Oh dear. We can do it. Ah, can't run it.
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred. He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness. That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
Chris makes that jump? Oh dear. Oh my, that is a jump. Can we make it? Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh, no. Chris is on his own. Okay, I'm just bad. We don't need Thomas. So Chris was hoping to see they might get to that next level. Let's leave that on a cliffhanger to find out.